We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's DELFINE PERSOON. This Belgian has really been turning heads.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Belgium, and ranked as one of the best female lightweight boxers.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighter. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Left counter scores. She got out of the way of that right hook. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Will this be the last chance for Persoon to beat Katie Taylor? It's their trilogy fight.
Persoon didn't believe in the official result. She lost out. She was upset. And I mean beyond upset. Katie Taylor, her cool, calm, normal, quiet self. Oh, you know what? It's another walk in the park. That's what I do. But Persoon now, she's angry. She needed this fight. She couldn't sleep since this fight. This is all she dreams about.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
She blocks the uppercut. Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice job. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. As bad as boxing judging can be. What do we expect to see here in round 2? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, 3 minutes seems like 3 hours. It's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Nice score with that left hand. That left counter was perfectly timed. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Got out of the way of that right hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That punch won't score. One punch could change everything in this battle. Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Lands with the right counter. Well, this fight is not going to plan. There's the bell for round 3. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. She just gets out of the way of that left hand. Great counter right hand there. These two fighters are made for one another. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter punch. Nice exchanges from both women in this round. You'd like to see more jabs.
God, we see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
That left counter punch will score. The right hook misses. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got...
Here we go to the 4th round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. The perfect counter lands. Good counter left hand there. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. Lucky that hook didn't score. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And now they're right back into the fray. You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will. With the greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Is this big opportunity to finish the fight slipping her by? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Swing and a miss with that hook. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, the corner can't be happy. On to the 5th we go. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. Good counter punching from both these fighters. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Catch and shoot. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Counter right. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Just missed with that hook. Is DELFINE PERSOON gonna go down here? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance.
There's the bell to start round 6. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you...
Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And that's exactly where she doesn't need to be. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. Nice counter shot with the right hand. They score again with the left hand. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Nice punch. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Nice counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration. And there's the bell for round 7. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. They exchange punches. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The greatest female, Katie Taylor, took a big shot and has to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner needs to...
Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And she blocks that right uppercut. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. Punch, counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer. You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. There you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans...
The Cask Killer, Jessica McCaskill, quite simply one of the best fighters in the world today. DELFINE PERSOON, who won the female lightweight title in 2002.
This bout is scheduled for 10.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go.
Todd, it's a...
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. There's a right hand. Can't score with that punch. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She blocks the uppercut.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
Is DELFINE PERSOON gonna go down here? She's trying to buy some time here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. She just misses with that big right hand. She just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Offensive display, landing that left counter. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go. It's round 2. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Not a lot of defense here at all. Beautiful counter shot. Good left counter that lands. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. That left hook misses. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Defense is not an option for these two.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Good counter left hand there. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Lands with the right counter. Back and forth they go. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Exchange punches. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
And there's the bell to start round 3. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. Nice counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Beautiful counterpunch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good counterpunching for both these athletes. She just gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice counterpunch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And that'll do it as PERSOON finally goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. It's not over till it's over, but that knocked it. Back at it in round 4. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. Good counterpunching from both these fighters. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through.
Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. She's trying to buy some time here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. That punch lands. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Looks like they're out of trouble. McCaskill stumbled.
1, 2, 3, 4.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. What a huge momentum. There's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
DELFINE PERSOON on her back foot. They've avoided catastrophe there. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Catch and shoot. Good counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Some nice exchanges from both. Is DELFINE PERSOON gonna go down here? That was the moment. There's a counter shot. Great counter right hand there. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning.
We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. And her best defense is not as good as her offense. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. Oh, and she rocked her. Let's see what kind of finisher she is. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character.
Can she close the show? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Punch, counter punch. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. You don't want to trade shots. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. McCaskill stumbling backwards. She's in real trouble.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every...
Here comes round 7. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burn.
We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. The jab just got blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from. Hard, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Very close round with... You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.